You see, this video is actually a reaction and discussion of One Piece, episode 1014. Starting the reaction right now. I will watch the full series obviously enough in my own time, but... Oh, wait, I need to kind of focus. Oh, come on, I feel like Kobe, you should be able to absolutely handle these guys. Oh, this is something I'm not getting. Is this made out of sea prism? They never mentioned it. Rotatarian solid. But I feel like he should easily be able to destroy this. Being completely honest, I feel like he really shouldn't actually struggle as much as he's struggling, but hey, because of everything, we're about to get something incredible. Not this in particular, but yeah, something else that's incredible, I'm aware of. Sure. Devil fruit power? How? Is this just a part of the magic or science? Yeah. As I have said, I actually am not aware of almost anything that's happening on this in this current arc. Navy Commander. Powers that bloom out of gunpowder. So that's what it is? I'm very curious to how such a weapon would actually work. But anyway. Mud. So a mud warrior. I guess you're going to be one of the future admirals of Kobe when he becomes the fleet admiral. I have very high expectations for Kobe when it comes to the end. He's still way behind Luffy, but hey, I need to be ready for the greatness that's about to occur. Oh, the animation. Yeah, there we go. Everyone is hyped. Fair reaction, fair reaction. Yeah. I need to be calm. I need to be calm. I shouldn't scream. I don't want to annoy the neighbors, even though I'm losing the ability to speak, which frankly that's very, very understandable in what's occurring on screen right now. By the way, if you didn't know, Garp is kind of my favorite character. Yeah. I really struggle to determine between Garp and Kobe. we'll see. I can talk about it in the discussion part. I do appreciate the animation quite a lot. Oh. Yeah. Good work to make it wholesome. And... like, clearly not the devil fruit, because I know Garp doesn't have one. I don't know how... this has to be just for visuals, right? Well, I know the explosion is definitely not just for visual. The galaxy, I do wonder whether it did appear though. It's an interesting question. And a nuclear explosion clearly just happened as well. Very clearly. Or maybe I'm underselling this. 4 kilometers, absolutely devastated. Yeah. Is this that makes... I lost the ability to speak there, sorry. I'm overwhelmed. I really am. I just casually fall, yeah. Wait. Did he do that before he touched the ground? I thought he at least... Yeah, that's about what I would expect. Oh. What? Were you trying to blow up the island? Yeah, I guess he was. Sure.
A few minutes later.
Yeah. This will be sad. I'm not worried about her. I'm talking more about the fact that the fight that's about to happen will probably be very sad. And it also will be glorious, so... Oh, why do you care? Like, I don't even understand why he would join them. It genuinely doesn't make any sense to me, considering what we know of him as a character. He has to be trying to betray them, at least in some way somehow. Otherwise, it really wouldn't make sense to me, for everything we know of him. Oh, Kiji.
Flashback.
Oh, we're actually gonna get the reason why he joined him. I mean, yes. Unless there is a second very powerful ice fruit, and also someone who's very good at using that very powerful ice fruit. Which frankly, in this ginormous world with so many characters, it is possible. Wow. To be able to say that to Blackbeard. Oof. Okay then, so I do need to make this rather quick, because I intend to watch the next episode and then I'll watch the last 2 episodes. I believe that's kind of the entirety of the arc, which is pretty cool, because that makes the entire this Marine Kobe saving arc about 5 episodes, even though clearly we're heading into a flashback. I doubt that it will be more than a half episode, I'm not sure. But in any case, yeah, as I said, very big fan of Garp. So even though I might have not expressed it as much as I would have personally preferred, yes, you can say I very much so enjoyed the episode. And I'm super excited to see what Kobe is gonna be doing. I would love to. I also kind of love seeing more Marines because, once again, favorite faction in general. Although, to be fair, to be a little more specific, my favorite faction now. I mean, there is some cool Marines even that they're not in. Actually, we don't know who's in Sword, do we? Yeah, no idea. I believe the Admirals 100% cannot be in Sword. That's the whole reason that Garp actually never became an Admiral, because he just didn't want to serve the Celestial Dragons. But I think everyone underneath an Admiral can be, because the second position is Vice Admiral. Yeah, that's the highest position I think you can be a member of Sword. Oh, speech. Yeah, sorry, my speech broke multiple times during them. Yeah, clearly, the gloriousness that was Garp the hero really destroyed my ability to speak English. To say the least, this was an incredible episode in my eyes. I know that... I mean, I don't know what to say, because there's so many interesting things that can possibly happen here. As I said during the reaction as well, I'm not sure whether I cut it, but give me an entire prequel or sequel or spin-off where we have the Marines, just the Marine-focused perspective. Preferably Kobe. I would love if it was Kobe. I mean, it would be even awesome, even more awesome if it was Garp, but point is, I would really love a Marine-focused show. This was a very fun episode, and also pretty wholesome with Kobe being still a crybaby, unfortunately, but hey, I have a strong suspicion that after this little mini-arc, that might change. And talking about things that might change, we'll see why in the world did Aokiji actually betray the Marines. Truthfully, it's not difficult to predict why. It was frankly because he didn't want to work under Akainu. But even if that's the case, I need to be sold on the fact that he wants to work for Blackbeard. Because until I'm sold on that, in my eyes, he's just really, I don't know, a double agent, or yeah, double agent is exactly what I was trying to say. Exactly like Drake. I can't imagine it any other way. Especially since now we know of Sword and clearly Aokiji. I mean, I guess they said that Sword members kinda really give up some of their rights precisely because it gives them some freedom, so yeah, I don't know. For now, I'm gonna stay with the belief that Aokiji is actually still on the good guy's side and he will betray Blackbeard eventually. We'll see how I'm gonna feel after the next episode, but for now, need to watch it right now. So there's a video you can structure there, and I hope you enjoy it as much as I did.